Now, your forecast from Fox 56 News, the weather authority.
All right, hey, welcome back in. Just another note on that winter weather advisory until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning for all of the counties here in purple. Now, just because you're not in the winter weather advisory does not mean that you won't see some flakes. The layer just outside of that advisory could also get some light flurries or maybe a light dusting of snow, but the heavier stuff is expected within this advisory across southern and eastern Kentucky. Most of this is already moving in. What we're expecting is slippery roadways for you, especially across the southeast, and reduced visibilities overnight tonight, with the worst of it coming in the overnight and lingering effects as you go into your Friday morning commute. Anticipating low winds, so nothing to get in the way in that department, but slippery roadways the main concern. Now, you go out of the home view and you see obviously Lexington and Paris, they're just cloudy at this time. It looks like there could be some light mist or something going on in Somerset, but I don't see any flakes flying. Same story for Richmond at this point. So some precipitation still trying to get to the surface here as we roll into tonight. You can see this band of rain turning over to snow is clipping southern Kentucky. The large scale looks impressive. A closer view will show along our southern parkways is where we're expecting to see that snow make it to the ground. And we have just a little bit pushing further to the north. So opportunities for some light flurries for pretty much everybody here south of I-64. But ultimately, the accumulation is most likely in southern Kentucky. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast. It's been doing a pretty good job on timing this out. You'll notice here it's kind of got that wedge sticking up towards Richmond, maybe even close to Lexington, but the heaviest stuff along our Kentucky-Tennessee border. As we move forward with this, you'll notice that it continues to pull bands of heavier snow into southeastern Kentucky in the overnight. This is 6 a.m. now, and it's starting to already lighten up quite a bit and move on by 9, 10 o'clock. We'll just be under the cloud cover for a good chunk of tomorrow. Once this system passes by, that is going to keep temperatures a bit cooler. Here's what we're looking at for snowfall. We're looking at really just a light dusting to upwards of an inch. The further southeast you go, the more snow is going to be possible. We can see here that there's kind of a fine line between that. 1 to 2 plus, higher elevations even getting higher than 2 inches in some cases into the overnight. Quick hitter, and then we move on. 34 for your high tomorrow, mostly cloudy. Snow wraps up pretty quick. Saturday, mostly cloudy, possibly a chance for some flurries in northern Kentucky, 40 degrees. By Sunday, a chance for rain and snow and temperatures in the low 40s. So a slight improvement, at least in that department. Here's what Futurecast looks like as we go into our Saturday. We're seeing a little wave come in out of the northwest. There's the opportunity Saturday, mid-morning to midday, for some light snow showers to hit northern Kentucky. So southern tonight, northern into the weekend. And then as we move into the next big thing by Sunday, the activity still sticking around. We're watching for the chance of rain and or snow. Right now showing up on Futurecast as mostly rain thanks to some of those warmer temperatures, at least to start. But as we go into the overnight, some of that rain could turn over to some snow, possibly some minor accumulations with it as we get into our Monday. So plenty of activity to watch with this setup as we roll forward here the rest of the way. The 7-day forecast highlights that as well. We do get a quiet day there as we get into our Tuesday, and then mid next week we could see some warming temperatures with more rain to start and possibly wrapping up as snow to round out the week.
Download the Fox 56 Weather Authority app today.